OCD is like a bully inside your head and nobody else can see it. So many people can relate to this quote, and it may not be OCD, but either way, a bully is hurtful. I'm hoping to share some tips and tricks to help you battle the intrusive thoughts inside your head in order to cope with a disorder like OCD. I've used these personally and found them extremely beneficial in my own journey to mental wellness. So I'm so excited to share that with all of you today. And so the first tip that I have is to decrease your obsession gradually. And so what do I mean by that? This means to minimize your obsession over time until it becomes a ritual that you don't feel the need to do anymore. So for example, if you need to check your stove like 5 times a day, you can reduce that to 4, and then to 3, and then to 2, and then eventually 1. And this does require a lot of effort, I know, especially for somebody that's struggling with OCD. So put realistic goals, right? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, in order to reduce that number. Take your time. It has been like really effective for me. And it's also kind of exciting because it's like a mini challenge that I have for every 2 weeks or every month. And so yeah, I hope that this will be helpful for at least some of you guys. And then the second tip that I have is to keep a journal. So to write down all your intrusive thoughts as they come and what triggered them. And then to go back in your journal and observe the patterns that are coming up so that you can become more aware of the areas in your life that need that special attention. And if this becomes overwhelming in any sort of way, definitely seek professional help and share your journal with the person that you're speaking to so that they can guide you more effectively in the process of your therapy or your mental wellness. And I think it's also so beautiful, like journaling just in general, because you're able to look back and see how much you've grown over time, which is my personal favorite thing to do. And the third tip I have is to exercise. This is a little bit harder for me and maybe for some of you all as well, but I can definitely say this is one of the most effective and proven methods of relief for people that struggle with OCD, because it does reduce your anxiety to act on a compulsion that you may be having. And so when I used to exercise, or when I do exercise now too, I'm definitely exhausted, but it also really cleared my thoughts to understand the truth behind my compulsions. And so I recommend that to all of you if you can. And there are many other ways, obviously, to help you overcome OCD, and I just named a few. And obviously this video is catered to people that are struggling with a more mild form of OCD. But if you are dealing with a severe case, or have suicidal thoughts, or are simply unsure on how to navigate your mental health, please do reach out for professional help. My YouTube video or any other YouTube video on the internet will not suffice if you are really struggling in your mental health. So I will be including hotlines if you need any immediate help. And remember that you are not alone and that you are loved.